Thank you so much, President Trump. It's such an honor to be able to welcome you to God's country. President Trump, on behalf of all the MAGA patriots in America, I want to thank you for the historic victory for life in the Supreme Court yesterday.
Hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropian. In today's video, Roe versus Wade has been overturned in the United States, and this has sent shockwaves not just around the United States but around the world. A lot of people have been asking themselves, has the American moniker of home of the brave, land of the free just been a lie all along? Wow. All joking aside, this is going to have massive implications for millions of women throughout the United States. Overnight, 16 states have either severely restricted absorption. You know what I'm saying, right? I cannot say the A word here because the YouTube algorithms are they're playing havoc again. Okay, yeah, they've either severely restricted absorption or they have outright banned it, which is just unheard of for a democratic country. Very, very strange, I must say this. But many people looking on from outside the United States are going to say, well, this was all to be expected. One of the things which has really riled me up is how people have all of a sudden started to forget the role Planned Parenthood played in keeping the numbers of African American full-term births down as much as possible by targeting that specific ethnicity in the United States. It's as though people have just forgotten it, and it's crazy. And I wanted to talk today a little bit about what they did, and all these mostly women who were supporting Black Lives Matter have now all of a sudden started supporting Planned Parenthood. Two opposing entity. So guys, I'm going to give my rather unpopular opinion in today's video. First, I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, share, click the bell notification, and please consider supporting the channel on our Patreon, link in the description. I'd also like to invite you to please follow the Oversight channel, the channel that is there to help you to invest on the African continent both safely and securely, link also in the description. So guys, I think I better start with an interaction that I had with a person who I follow on Instagram. So we had a woman who came on by the name of Monica, and she simply put an emoji, a prayer emoji. And I don't know why I just got upset, but I ended up saying to her, what the hell are you doing? Planned Parenthood wishes you weren't here. Stay in your lane. This is not your problem. And then Monica, of course, replied with, sir, I'm in my lane. Please leave me the hell alone. Have a blessed day. And then Kim Julie Hansen, please don't attack people in my comment section or I will have to block you. Now, I actually like this Kim. I don't know her very well, but she is a person who is a very respectful, quite dignified person that I followed on Instagram for quite some time now. I believe she is native Australian. Now, if you take a look at her, she doesn't look like she is a melanated person, right? She doesn't look like that, but apparently she is. And you know, and I can remember a couple of years ago, she was really pushing it out there with Black Lives Matter. She was always on the forefront when it came to Black Lives Matter in Australia, and talking about the problems that they are facing, the native Australians are facing with the colonizers. I learnt a lot from her. However, she is a woman that can pass. She passes, doesn't she? You would have never have thought that she had black blood inside her. And I think this is part of the problem. I think we have a lot of people out there who have lived their lives being able to switch back and forth with their loyalties. And this is the same thing that is happening right now in terms of mainly black women, who are out there protesting about the right to have an absorption, for many women around the United States, for them to have that right to have an absorption. What I was trying to tell this Monica lady was, hey, listen, this is not our problem, and this isn't going to be a negative for the black community in the United States. If anything, it's going to be a major positive, because you're going to have a lot of people who are going to think twice before laying in the sack or enabling a man to go bareback, which of course will always higher the risk of you having an unplanned pregnancy. Should we not all take it serious? Should we not take the act of exchanging your energy with somebody else, including your chemistry, your literal physical chemistry with another human being? I think we should. And I think now that Roe versus Wade has now been abolished, I think we're going to have a lot of people who are going to think a lot more seriously about their activities. Even Maxine Waters has come out in defiance of the Roe versus Wade overturning it. I just don't understand some of these people. It's almost as if they all want to kind of ignore the history of these NGOs, of these organizations who have done everything in their power to lower black numbers in the United States. She said, "The hell with the Supreme Court. We will defy them." I don't know. It just seems so hypocritical for people to support Black Lives Matter and then also support Planned Parenthood. Perhaps it's because Planned Parenthood have done a pretty good job with keeping under the radar as of lately. I want you to take a listen to this.
Mr. Dorn, and if I may finish, we have received contributions from people who want to support us because they want all welfare mothers and all black women to stop having children.
Good afternoon, this is Autumn.
Hello, Autumn. I'm interested in making a donation today.
Fantastic.
What about for the underprivileged minority groups? I want to specify that the help a minority group. Would that be possible? Like the black community, for example?
Certainly.
Okay. So the could be, I could give money specifically for a black baby. That'd be the purpose.
Yeah, absolutely. If you wanted to designate that you wanted your gift to be used to help an African American woman in need, then we would certainly make sure that gift was earmarked specifically for that purpose.
Great, because I really face trouble with affirmative action, and I don't want my kids being disadvantaged, against black kids. I just had a baby. I want to put it in his name, so that's definitely possible.
Oh, always.
And we just think, the less black kids out there, the better.
Understandable. All right. Excuse my hesitation. This is the first time I've had a donor call and make this kind of request, so I'm excited, and I want to make sure I don't leave anything out. Hello, this is Irene.
Hi. I'm interested in making a donation. I'd like to fund one.
Okay.
I was wondering if that would be possible.
Yes, we can definitely put that.
Can I make the donation specifically for a minority group?
Like a specific group of color, or like a group of...
I mean, I want the be for an African American baby.
Okay.
And I was wondering if that could be possible.
The exact amount we charge right now is $450 for an...
$450?
Mm-hmm. And we can definitely designate it for an African American.
Wonderful. If I wanted to help fund multiple, could you also specify that this can be done for a specific group?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Well, I'm really excited, because I really face trouble with affirmative action. And I don't want my kids to be disadvantaged, against blacks in college, and the less blacks out there, the better. So.
Yeah, it's a strange time for sure.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Sue. May I help you?
Hi, Sue. I'm interested in making a donation.
Great.
So, would it be possible for me to donate that money specifically for these minority groups so that they could have access to?
Yes, it would be.
Wonderful. And could I specify that be done, or there's a be done for a particular minority group, or how does that work?
If you wish, you can.
Okay, so for example, the black community in Tulsa, would it be possible to give the money specifically for that?
You sure can.
Wonderful, great. It will be done specifically for the black community.
I will mark it in such a way that definitely it will.
On a black baby.
Yes.
Thank you, great.
Administration, this is Lisa.
And who am I speaking with now?
My name is Lisa Hutton,
Lisa Hutton, what's your position?
Administrative Assistant.
Okay. When I underwrite a that apply to minorities too?
If you specifically want it to underwrite it for a minority person, you can target it that way. You can specify that that's how you want it spent.
Okay, yeah, because there's definitely way too many black people in Ohio, so I'm just trying to do my part.
Okay, whatever.
Well, blacks especially need too, so that's what I'm trying to do.
Well, for whatever reason, we'll accept the money.
Ah, truly, truly disgusting. Let's support them. Who's supporting these people? Honestly, who is posting their comments? I see Planned Parenthood doing this actually, and a lot of black women reposting their comments.
This storm is unlike anything we've seen in 50 years.
Guys, this is a good time. This is a good time for you to take a look at the people you are following on Instagram. Take a look at the people who are you are following on YouTube or wherever. Take a look at them. Take a very good look at them and ask yourself an important question. Are these people hypocrites? Because if they are black and they are in support of Planned Parenthood, being targeted by ad campaigns that run in their tens of millions of dollars, this is how much they are willing to spend to target you, to target the life that you can carry. I wanted to try and keep this short, but guys, I wouldn't be following those people. I wouldn't follow them. I wouldn't listen to what they had to say. If they are really that ignorant, if they are so hypocritical to the point in which they don't even understand what they are saying, don't follow them. They don't understand the nuances, and that I understand that. Even with this Kim, she's Australian. She may not understand the nuances of race relations in the United States of America. She doesn't understand it, then how is she going to understand what Planned Parenthood have done? So guys, in closing, it kills me to have to say this, but it needs to be said. You cannot support Planned Parenthood and Black Lives Matter. Cannot do it. It's impossible for you to do so, because if you do, you will make yourself look stupid. It's either one or the other, and it's your time now to make your choice. Even if it means exposing yourself, you cannot sleep in bed with both of them. Until the next time, please think twice. Ta-ra a bit.